Hello everybody, my name is Vloxcoke, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a beginner tutorial for Roblox Studio. Uh, so on Roblox Studio you can make games, and I'll teach you the beginner basics on Roblox Studio. So, uh, first we have to download Studio on your PC. You can only do it on your PC, you can't do anything else. Laptop, computer, you could do that, but phone, tablet, nothing like that. So first you guys have to go onto roblox.com/home, right? And then click create. It should say like download Roblox Studio down here if you haven't yet. But if you have, just uh, just wait a little bit because I'm going to be showing how to do that. So once you download Studio, right, it should go up here if you're on Windows. But on Mac, I don't know Mac. I am getting one soon. But so will be doing most of my videos on Mac, but right now I'm on a Windows PC, so it should go up here for Windows. But for Mac, it should probably go up there as well. But once you do that, you click it. You like go down on something that says like an arrow here, right? You click that arrow, and it should like pop up with Roblox Studio, and you click that, right? And so next, it should open up Studio. So I'm gonna go into Studio right now. If you don't have Studio, just wait for it to download and pause the video here and wait until Studio's done loading. All right. Now once you download Studio, it should pop up with like a sign up page or log in. If you have a Roblox account, log in and type your username and password, and it should let you in. And now, once you're in, you should see this, right? A bunch of random stuff. Like, these are called templates. Most people start off with the base play if they're making like a whole new game. But if you want some practice, I recommend you take some like a laser tag, FPS system, racing is a good one, line runner, platformer. Those are really good if you want to like start knowing the basics. But for now, we're going to choose base plate. Uh, and yeah, so you might be overwhelmed with all of these over here, but you don't need to worry about any of that. Okay. Uh, so you move if you have a mouse, which I recommend, hold the right click bar, and that should let you move around like this. But if you want to move with both, just WASD. Okay? It's the best way. And you could see a bunch of stuff with this. But if you don't really like that, which, well, you could also use these, which I'm hovering over my mouse with. There's the top, bottom, top, front, and you get a bottom, right, back, left, and this just, if you want to make something really realistic, you could do something like this. But right now, I am going to show you how to do, like the basics of this. So we're going to be looking at like some of these, like the home page, uh, some things in the model page, some things in the avatar page, uh, test page, yes. We're also going to do a couple things in this one view, but not too much. And plugins, we won't really do plugins today, but comment down below if you want a tutorial on plugins. Anyway, we're going on home. So you should all be defaulted with the select tool, which just lets you select items in here. Like a spawn point, you can move that around. And that's the select tool. There's the move tool, which you can move if you want something really accurate, you can do this right here. Yes. Uh, if you want an advanced tutorial on movement, comment down below. But this is the basic movement. See, I'm just moving it around. You could even move with your hand if you want, like a little bit like randomized. Okay. Scale tool. Now this is gonna kind of look weird when I do this, but you could scale it up, scale it sideways, scale it any direction you want. It won't change anything. Now if you hold, I'm pretty sure it's control, yeah, and go on one side, you can select both sides. The, what do I call it? Like the sides across from one another. If you hold one, click control, you could do that. Alright, I'm gonna scale it down back to its position. Okay. And rotate tool. Now, the advanced movement thing which I'm talking about. That's if you want to change how fast you can move it. Like, let's say if you want to move it like really fast, you could set it to like a number and it'll do like immediately that. But right now I have it set to my own one. So you should be set with a basic one, which is I think 0.5. But yeah, you could rotate it like that any way you want. And you don't need to worry about any of these stuff. I'll make a tutorial on it in the future if you guys want me to. And next we have this, which pops out. It's called a terrain editor, right? And so you're like, this popped out, right? So you don't really know what to do. I don't recommend you to generate. I recommend you to click edit. Sorry. And you could just sorry. And you could just click like fill, sea level. Wait, that's gonna be some advanced stuff. Right now, I'm just gonna tell you about the draw tool and paint tool. Alright, if you want an advanced terrain tutorial, just tell me. I'm doing the basics right now, so I won't. Alright, so you see the circle right here that you're like, what is this, man? And then you could just like make it bigger and smaller, but we're gonna set it to like 4, right? And you could do a position, but that's advanced. And you could click ignore parts or ignore water, but we'll do ignore parts because this is a part right here. And the source material, you could do like a material that you want. Like let's say we want, let's do some grass. All right, we selected grass, and now we could draw, but oh yeah, there we go. I had to click add. Sorry guys. I had it on subtract, but now you could draw anything you want. I'm just gonna draw a circle. I'm gonna undo that because I don't like it, but I'm gonna make the brush size a little smaller so it's like, oh, that looks weird. But yeah, you can make it however you want. Yeah, this isn't really optimized. Oh my, what did I create? Okay. And now we have this weird terrain thing that I made, but I'm just gonna put it over here because we don't want it to. Yeah. We're just gonna make an arch kind of maybe. Yeah. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. So, yeah. You could play around with this if you want to, but I just made this for now. Next, we're gonna learn the paint tool. So the paint tool lets you, like, you know, paint the terrain. Like a different material on top. So if you want a little bit of, let's say, mud in this. You could like paint it all on there. It looks very cool, right? And then you can like put some mud on top of that. Yeah. See, it makes everything a little bit more detailed when you once you paint. It's gonna paint a whole bunch of this. All right, and so that's basically the terrain editor tool. That's the basics of it, at least. The toolbox. A lot of people have free models in this, right? There are models. Let it load in. But yeah, you could search up anything you want. Like, let's say a car, right? This one. Once you hover over it, it says the name of the object and the creator. But these are free models. Some people like there's a software called Blender. If you guys want me to make tutorials on that, I can. Which makes you make advanced models and stuff like that. But this is like some free models that Roblox and some other creators made. I made some free models too. You guys can check them out. But this one right here is the Roblox car model, right? We could put this anywhere we want. Or let's say over here by the spawn point, right? You guys can do anything you want with the toolbox stuff. You can pause the video here and like play around with it. But yeah, there's a Roblox car right there, right? And yeah, basics of the toolbox. There's also plugins, audio, images, meshes, videos, fonts. But those are advanced, so I'm just gonna this is the basics. So then you see this button that says part, right? This is that lets you build inside the game. Let's say if you want to build like a really nice uh house or something out of blocks, right? You go down, scroll down, and do block, right? And let's just build a house. So while I'm doing this, I'll also go over some stuff. You guys know the scaling tool. Uh, Now this is another tool that could help you. Duplicate, right? You could duplicate stuff. So you could also do it with Control D. But if you don't really want to do that, I just usually click this button up here that says duplicate. So you could click duplicate and click move. There you go. You have a duplicated object. And I'm gonna rotate this real quick. Sorry, guys. All right. And I'm not gonna build a house because it's just gonna take too long. And I'm just gonna build this wall, right? And the next thing you guys can do, you could do it up here, or you could do it here. So here, you could change the color, right? You click this, brick color, and you could change the color of this. Let's make this one like green, like my YouTube channel color, right? This one, let's also make it a little green, right? And you could change the material right here. If you don't have this open, and you're like, where is it, right? It should be here on view, and you have to click these two buttons. Okay, sorry for not explaining that. But here you could change the material. Like, let's say we want this to be pavement. That looks weird. Okay, we'll do this, neon. Ooh, neon. If this is bright for your eyes, guys, sorry, I'll change it. But, yeah, I'll change this to sand, and this to sand. Green sand, guys. It's a green sand. Alright, so, now that we have these done, I'll just do the top appearance stuff for today. If you want advanced stuff, just tell me. So reflectance is advanced, but transparency. So if we change this to 1, it goes fully invisible. If we change this to 0.5, it's a little bit transparent. So we're going to keep that there, right? And if we do, you could just get off of that for now. And just select it, right? And you could you could anchor it. Not many people know what an anchor in Roblox is, but an anchor is basically like, let's say you don't want it to fall down, right? Let's say you don't want it to fall down. And so anchoring can solve that. So you could anchor it, right? And it won't fall down. Even if somebody touches it, it won't fall down. Let's anchor this one. No, let's keep one not anchored, so I'll show you guys later. Well, I'll show you guys now. Okay, so play. You could play the game. You could test it and see if anything needs anything. But we'll do it at the end, right? To view all your progress. So now we can go on model, right? Some advanced stuff is over here. This is advanced. But the only thing that's not advanced is these things, the effects. You could have something have an effect. Like, let's say you could make something a spawn point too if you want to, but an effect. If you go to the drop down menu, and you could do like fire, explosion, point light, smoke, trail, beam, sparkle, spotlight, surface light, and particle emitter. Sorry. And click particle emitter right here. There you go. And now you could see particles out of it. You could change what these are, but we're not going to focus on that today. Oh, the advanced thing's going to be very soon. Alright, so right after this is basically just the basics of this. So now you guys can go on avatar, right? And this is very important. If you're making like a house or something like that, right? A building, you don't want it to be too big. You're making a door, you don't want it to be too big, right? And you want to make sure it's the size of a Roblox character. So you could insert a rig. Click rig builder. And usually people do R15. And you could choose masculine and feminine, right? And then you could do your avatar, skinned avatar, RTHRO avatar, or block avatar, mesh avatar 2016, or mesh avatar 2012, right? And you could do, most people just do block avatar, right? And we already see that this is a pretty good size for a house, right? And yeah, this is basically just to test. You could also animate with this, but if you want a tutorial on animations, just comment down below. And so yeah, that's basically the basics of Avatar. And then test. That's where we could play the game. We'll go back here soon. View, right? This is good for really realistic stuff, right? You could take a screenshot for like a thumbnail for your game. You could video record for like a trailer of your game. And you could change the wind direction. So, that's kind of advanced, but I'll show you guys in today's video because it's gonna be good, right? And you could change the side of which where the wind should go, right? Up, down. Where do you want it to go, right? And we'll do it to the side right now, okay? And right? And we could do it high, low. We're gonna do it really high though, right? Really high. Oh no, oops. Oh no. Okay, I'm just gonna put it here, because there we go. Okay. So that's basically just wind direction. If you want something to blow that way or blow the other way, yeah, you could use this. And now we can test it. So, now you can click play, right? Or you could test your game. And here I am inside of the game. This car that we placed earlier, we can drive it because it's a free Roblox model. This is pretty good. If you want this to be a model for one of your games, if you want it to be like a car racing game or something, this is a pretty good model. I mean, it's made by Roblox, and yeah, see, we can crash into this wall and it'll fall down because it's unanchored. But this one, see, we can't go through it, or we can't go past it. The rig's unanchored. See, and you click E again if you want to get out. And yeah, This is basically just the basics of Roblox Studio, right? And now if you want to stop playing your game and continue back to like the workspace, just click stop and you're back, right? And now you're like, how do I get my game onto the Roblox website, right? All you do is go up here, click file, then click save to Roblox, right? And you could change the name of the game, like I'll just name it tutorial, right? Yeah, you could add a description, but I'm not going to. You could do the creator, which is me, or the group that I'm in, right? And genre, you could put the genre, but I'll just put this as like all, because we don't really have a genre here. And devices. This game can be played on console, so I'll put it on console. But if you have some advanced stuff and you need it to be like, you need like some like your own custom stuff. Like, let's say you're making a racing game, and some cars need a button for like Xbox or PlayStation. You need to add some stuff like that. Like it requires coding, but it's really good. Anyway, so now that you have that, click save. And now it should reload your whole place. It's loading the place. There it is. There's your place. Uh, and so now you're probably wondering, uh, is it on Roblox? Right? To make sure that's actually on Roblox, just click publish, and it should be published now. And all you need to do is exit out of this. And now you're back here, right? And go on your games and the tutorial, right? And if you want it to be like playable for everyone on Roblox, right? Just click three dots up here when you hover over it, right? And click make public. And it should be public now, so everybody can play it. And guys, that's the end of the beginner tutorial. If you guys want more tutorials on Roblox Studio, comment down below. And God bless. I'm out.